Hey guys, so today I'm going to give you an overview of the Simply Charlotte Mason language arts program that we use, and right now we are using a combination of Using Language Well and Spelling Wisdom, which they do go together. You need both sets of books if you're going to be doing a complete language arts program through Simply Charlotte Mason. Also, we do use the Delightful Handwriting, and there's a bunch of different options as far as what style of handwriting you'd like to do, or if you're doing cursive, print, etc. So I'm just going to show you this. So there are 5 sets of books. Now this is the first set. This is book 1. Each set goes for 2 years if you follow it the way that they have it laid out. So this would be for 3rd and 4th grade, and then book 2 would be for 5th and 6th grade, 7th and 8th, and so on. So this essentially goes for 2 years, and there are 140 lessons, I believe. Let me see here. Yep, 140 lessons. So you do 70 lessons a year, which if you're following a traditional schedule breaks down to about 2 15-minute lessons each week, which is really great, works in our schedule very well. And I feel like they're very thorough, and you are able to get a complete lesson done in 15 minutes. So this Spelling Wisdom is the only book you need for the spelling program, and then for the language arts side of it you need Using Language Well, the student book, and the teacher guide. So you need all 3 of these books to work together. So the teacher guide is obviously something that you need for yourself, but book 1 of the Spelling Wisdom and of the Using Language Well are just the pages for the kids to write in. I made this purchase as an investment for all of my kids, so I just photocopy the pages for her, and you're allowed to do that if you purchase the curriculum. You're able to make copies for use in your own home. So essentially, she can do this on her own, and this is just for me to guide her if we need to. So she would start here. This is her photocopy from lesson 16 in the Using Language Well student book, and this says, turn to exercise 16 in Spelling Wisdom, book 1, and read the quote. So then in this book, Annabeth ate this piece of paper, but I'll tell you, this is what the quote says. So she would read, "The day is always his who works in it with serenity and great aims." Then question number 2, how many syllables does serenity have? She answers that orally. Number 3, why is there an S at the end of aims? And that is in here where it teaches you as the parent to discuss singular and plural. Now we've discussed that already in a previous lesson, so it's just a reminder, but it's there in case you need the answer. Sometimes I do need the answers even for simple things, just because it's been, I don't know, 25 years since I've learned some of these things. And then number 4, transcribe the sentence in your best handwriting and explain what it means. So then she transcribes it. Then after that, she's had practice transcribing it once. She goes back here to the spelling page. She studies it very well, and then I cover it up and she writes it as I dictate it. So the way that they advise you to do this is to then have the students study that. When they believe that they're ready to do their spelling lesson, you cover it up and then you dictate to them, and then they transcribe it as you're dictating. Then you go back through, and as they've written a word wrong, you immediately cover it up with a sticky note and then have them put the correct spelling over the top of it by looking at their own work and seeing what they've done. So they're correcting themselves, you're pointing out where they need correction, but they're correcting themselves, and then that way it's immediately replaced with the proper spelling, and they can remember it moving forward. So this does put together some of the most common words and spellings that they will come across in the English language, and that's it. Learn today's 6,000 most frequently used words presented in the writings of great men and women of history. And we absolutely love this program. So right now she's on lesson 20, and I just kind of peeked back through the teacher's guide here, and I can see everything that we've learned so far this year. We've done syllables, we've done contractions, we've done singular and plural, we've done capitalization and some sentence structure stuff. So we are really loving this program, and I feel like it fits into our schedule nicely. It's not overwhelming, and 15 minutes twice a week is definitely all we need, and it is presented in a way that they can learn it, accept it, and move on. So there we go. I hope that gave you a good overview here. I'm gonna do a puzzle now with my little guy. I hope that gave you a good overview if you're looking for it, and I'll put the information below to get you to this website if you want to download some sample work on your own. See you later.